John Walker.
I'll go positive this week mostly. I wanted to capitalize. I was listening to the radio on the way in. I would capitalize on what Mr. Hyatt said and our new police chief, who I'm a fairly big fan of. They were talking about some new technology that they were using to solve crimes. It was called a laser. It allows them to take a 2D image, turn it into a 3D image, map out crime scenes. It's fairly expensive, but it reduces the man hours and so forth. It allows them to map out and put things in right places. It was an amazing piece of technology. Spent about 45 minutes listening to it and would agree that the vehicles are an improvement and that response time is difficult. And they also confirm, which blew me away today, that there really is only 8 or 9 officers on the street in the middle of the night. And last week I was talking to the officer back here, because you wouldn't think about it in Village 1 because we're not sort of downtown. My neighbor across the street at 3 o'clock in the morning woke up. Somebody was trying to get through his door, checking it, which the Modesto Bee has reported that folks are just checking doors and trying to walk in for home invasions. He came out, chased 3 adults down the street. And so it is an issue in this community, not just in other areas, but in any area. And I will positive bet. Big fan. And heard him on the radio as well today. The shock I have this week is Mr. Jardine's article in the paper. And I talked January 28th. One of the first things I talked about was leadership, vision. It's hard to have vision when it's sort of you guys' plan. And there's tons of people, new people here tonight that are apparently not in agreement, and lots of folks that I've been here since January that aren't in agreement. But leadership, I don't know where the 6 council members were when that policy was made, that every piece of information went through your office, Mr. Nyhoff. I've never seen such a blistering local article. That wasn't an opinion piece. It wasn't an editorial piece. It read like one, but it was news. Mr. Jardine dropped a TASS reference. I haven't heard that since I was in the Army in 1985 in Germany. Everything goes through a certain office. Everything's filtered. Things are being spun out before he can publish his articles. I don't know where you guys were, but somebody should have been screaming no. Somebody should have been op-edding saying, we've done this, but we don't agree with it. Guess what I'm looking for is somebody to swing back besides us. I mean, I got the positive, but that was mind-blowing. I've never seen that or heard that or that sort of idea that filters information. And if the paper can't get an honest answer, and I've talked about building trust, building relationships, honesty within the community, how does that, if they can't get a straight answer, how do we feel that we're going to get one? When do we believe that we're getting a straight answer that's not spun or not twisted? And in a lot of cases, that's all we're looking for, whether you're talking about the issue with the courthouse, Naragi Lakes, Beckwith Triangle, that field next to my house, Pickett. It's been nonstop, guys.
Thank you, John.